What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, we're gonna do a little garden tour, and we'll show you what we got growing this year. So this garden, I usually only get to check on the weekends, so it gets a little bit more neglected than my other regular garden. But we do have a couple exciting projects going on that I can't wait to show you. So this first garden here is one that we got going at my girlfriend's place in Bedford. There's some birds going up by the blueberries. Alright, so first I'll take us over to this bed over here. So we got a few tomato plants started here. As you can tell, there's some kind of disease issue going on here. Not sure what it is, but yeah, hopefully they'll be okay. You can see they're still growing a lot of new growth there. And I see some flowers starting to form too. The start of some little flowers. Cool. So here we have a nice bunch of lettuce that's ready to harvest here. I think I'm gonna probably cut some today, and then we'll let it regrow, because this stuff will just keep coming back. Oh, dropped it on the ground. Look at that. Some good sized lettuce in there. Now you can see there's a lot of empty space. I planted a lot of spinach and lettuce early in the season, and we didn't have very good germination in this bed. This bed and the one next to it, they're both fairly new. Actually, I only started this whole garden. I started gardening here a couple years ago, so yeah, we've still been running into some problems here and there, learning what grows good and what doesn't. Yeah, we didn't get very good germination in this bed for the lettuce and spinach. So I'm gonna come back through. Might do that today, actually. I'll come back through, probably plant some more seeds, and try to fill in all the space. So over here, here's some of the spinach that did germinate. It pretty much went right to bolting. Looks like we got some aphids on this one. Yep. So I'm just gonna pick these things, chop them and drop them. And then I'll fill this space back in with more seeds too. Probably more lettuce, maybe some beans, I'm not sure. But we'll grow something here anyways. Want to make use of the space. Got a few other tomatoes there too. There's a few more tomatoes there too. So this one, I filled it up with beans, and as you can see, only about half of them germinated. I'm gonna have to come back through and do a couple more rows of beans, and that should work out well, because then we'll have a flush of beans here first, and then another one started, and at some point I can switch out those ones for new ones, or switch it out for something else. We'll see. Right over here. Oh, got some bugs on there. Well, we got a nice little patch of carrots here. These look like they're doing really well this year. really impressed with how fast these carrots are growing this year. I definitely spread them out better than I did last year. I planted them too intensely, too many seeds in one space. But yeah, looks like they're doing pretty good right now. Look at the size of this green onion. It's massive. This thing's up past my waist. That's at least 3 feet. All right, so over here, got a couple more tomatoes and a couple more carrots. I'm not sure how they got there. And then these are all bush cucumbers. I just thinned them out yesterday. That's why there's a whole bunch of plants there. This looks like spinach that bolted. And these are our scarlet runner beans. They're really taking off. Got a little slug on there. Yeah, whatever. So you might have seen in my other videos that I posted, I propagated some raspberries in this garden here, and they look like they're doing really good this year. Now look at all these. So I just took a bunch of canes, stuck them in the ground here, and yeah. Look how well these are growing. We got one little strawberry plant growing over here. Not doing a whole lot, but hopefully it'll take off anyways. Yeah, got a whole bunch of little raspberry canes growing here. Definitely excited to see if we'll get any berries from them this year. Now next to them, we have more strawberries. More strawberries. And then there's another one over there. And we tucked a blueberry bush back here too. This one doesn't seem to be doing the best. It does have some berries growing on it, as you can see, but we haven't seen a lot of growth on this one in the last couple years since I planted it. So I don't know, maybe this won't be one that produces a lot, but you know, we'll see how it goes anyways. Now we've been having, since I started planting here, I've noticed we have a bit of an aphid problem with our strawberries. We almost didn't get any strawberries last year because they kept getting eaten, and I think that's because the aphids were weakening the plants and making them more susceptible to lose their berries or something like that. So we planted a bunch of marigolds in hopes that that'll get rid of the aphids. I also planted some nasturtium. I didn't have a lot of nasturtium to plant, so I had to plant it all the way up there, but hopefully that'll somewhat mitigate the issue. There's some more, some better looking marigolds there. These peonies were left behind from the last landowner, I think. Same with a lot of these flowers here, but some of them we've just been deciding to keep in there because they look really nice, and you know, it's good for biodiversity. You have a lot of flowers blooming at different times, right? And we got some garlic here. Oh, what's going on there? Looks like something was eating the scape on this one. Yeah, as you can see, they're starting to grow the scapes at the top. Never harvested garlic scapes before. Yeah, something's eating this right up. I assume I probably have to pick these scapes soon. Alright, up here we have the bigger blueberry section. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different blueberry plants here. Now, if we can't get any blueberries from this year, I don't know what to say. Oh, there's an ant crawling on me. All right. Yeah, definitely feeling a little more hopeful for blueberries this year. Gonna have to make sure we cover them with a bird netting, so none of the birds come and take our berries. Because we get a lot of birds here, which is kind of bittersweet. You know, we like seeing them though. Now this right here, I'm very excited about. This is our kiwi plant. So this is a hardy kiwi. The actual, what am I saying? The cultivar is an acai kiwi. And yeah, a lot of people probably don't know that you can grow kiwis in Canada. I'm very excited for these ones. So they won't grow the same as, you know, they won't grow the same as the kiwis that you'll see in the grocery store. These ones only get about the size of like, I don't know, a large grape. And you can eat them with the skin on, and they sound amazing. I've never actually eaten one before, but you won't find them in grocery stores because they don't really have a shelf life like the larger kiwis. But if you grow them yourself, you can eat them right off the vine, and that just sounds amazing. I've definitely never grown one of these before, and I found it was a little difficult to find good information about them online. I did find out in my research that they will get very, very heavy and bear a lot of fruit once they get bigger, which could take about 10 years maybe, but my idea is that if I keep it heavily pruned, that maybe you know, won't be such an issue. But I guess we'll see. Got a rhododendron there. Some nice blooms on it. Here we're trying to grow our first pumpkins. You can tell there's some pest damage there, but they're growing pretty vigorously, so we'll see what happens. And all behind there, this is all sweet corn. So we're gonna try to grow some corn here this year. We tried last year, but the weather was absolutely terrible. We planted them late in the season, and we had like severe storms that they basically just killed all of our corn. They all toppled over. We had heavy floods, and you know, they just did not make it to harvest last year. But hopefully this year is the year. You can see we had some spots where they didn't germinate. So yesterday I came through and I reseeded those areas. I ran out of seeds on this side, unfortunately, so very excited to see if the corn works out for us this year. Got some more massive onions here. All right. And last but not least, we got this this beauty right here. We got peach tree planted this this year. I'm definitely gonna have to go through and prune it a little bit, but look at it. Very excited to see how this turns out.